right, we're here in Sarasota, Florida at the 2011 Club Championships, and we're here to talk women's division. We've got Mike Lawler and Melissa Whitmer, who's been watching what's been going on so far. So what games did you watch? What was exciting? What happened in this first round of play?
I spent a fair amount of time at the Traffic Capitals game. The first half was just really clean offense by both teams. There was one break by the Capitals, but other than that, it was really an offensive game first half. Defense, Traffic came out hard. They got 3 breaks early within the second half. Capitals looked like they got a little bit away from their patient offense. They forced a few things, and they also just had at least 2 unfortunate drops that I saw. And so then Traffic ended up, taking that game. What was the final score? 15-11 in that game.
That was Traffic over Capitals.
Traffic over Capitals. So that one, according to Seed, that was a good. I mean, we knew it was going to be a good game to watch because Capitals was underseeded, but shook out how it was seeded. So it's a good game.
And then we spent a lot of time watching Ozone Riot, which was really a battle the whole way through. Ozone took half up a break. Riot came back, got their break back right after half. Ozone was up 12-11, and then Riot's D really clamped down. And Riot ended up winning 15-12 or 15-11, but Riot came through strong in the end.
It was 15-13.
15-13. So
it was a really close game.
I know a few players from Riot were coming in sort of late. Did you notice any missing links in their personnel in the first half?
I didn't see anybody missing. I didn't talk to them about it, but it looked like it was more mental in the end. They just decided to really clamp down. There was the turning point in the game for me anyway. It looked like there was a Gwen Ambler puck that was D'd. A foul was called, but the observers ruled with Ozone, and so Ozone got the dispatch to come downfield and turn it over about almost right on their goal line, and then Riot scored, and that was a huge momentum swing, and then Riot just put it away from there.
Yeah, you really have to give credit to Ozone there for their really athletic play. They just I felt like they played really well, and they had some Lane Cedar made 2 great plays during that game. She made a great sky
incredible grab.
As I
to take
understand,
half.
Almost worthy of some Sky Playmaker shorts.
Definitely. I mean, I know
they won the game, we would have given them to her.
Yeah, she made another great layout grab late in the game to save an O.
Okay.
So really good plays by her.
And the other game we watched was Fury Brute Squad. Fury went up 4-0, and it looked like it was going to be just a blowout. But then Brute came all the way back to tie it at 4s, and then Fury pulled away the rest of the game to win 15-7. I talked to Maddie Zhang, Fury's coach, afterwards. He said Georgia Bosch was not going to be here until Saturday, which I didn't know. So that's a huge player missing for them, particularly in the power pools tomorrow. They're going to be not at full strength until Saturday. So that's, it'll be interesting to see how the power pool goes for Fury. This round, we got 3 great games coming up. We got Ozone Phoenix, Brute Squad versus Nemesis. Nemesis beaten Brute twice this season, so that should be a pretty exciting game.
Brute Squad is on the up and up after their win over Capitals.
Yeah, they look okay. It's hard to know when you lose to Fury if you're playing well or not, because Fury's pretty good. And what's Showdown Capitals, and we don't know that much about Showdown because they haven't traveled to many tournaments this year, so it's going to be exciting to see. Capitals could be a little tired from that Traffic game.
Melissa, what do you think the game of next round is going to be?
That's a really tough question. I mean, I think Nemesis Brute Squad is going to be an evenly matched game. I'm really going to be curious to see how Nemesis does. I mean, I think Nemesis has been flying under the radar, just consistent, good results. I mean, I think that's really going to be a good tight game to watch. And then, I'm also curious to see how Ozone and Capitals do after those 2 close games where they were putting a lot of energy out there. I think Phoenix and Showdown might be a little bit more well-rested. So, that really doesn't play in the Capitals and Ozone's favor.
Okay. So everything going to Seed so far?
Yes.
All right.
All the major games, at least. So it looks like everything's to see in the women's division after the first round. It was an exciting first round. It's going to be an exciting second round.
Good games. So there's a lot of parity of competition so far.
Yeah, more than expected, yeah.
Great. Well, thanks for the update, Mike Lawler and Melissa Whitmer, covering women's division for Sky Magazine.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, we should have mentioned the crew interview too.
Oh, right.
But you guys,